Alright, Michael Dunn. Here I am again for the Gaming Journal 2. This time around I've picked D&D Online, a massively multiplayer game, to illustrate my two key points. The first of which is that games that succeed in involving the player inspire or support the player's ludic attitude. I think MMOs are key on this, in that you create your virtual avatar, your existence within this game world, and that's you. While your friends are doing whatever it is they're doing, you are whatever character you created. It's a persistent world, so even if you're not there, things are still going on. This is one of the characters I play. He's a Warforged living machine, and just for because I could, I named him Mannheim Steamroller, reference to a band. And as I take control of this character through the game, here I am in battle with a few guards. You definitely feel the support.
The way into the gambling hall is clear.
I'm in the middle of well, not middle, I just started a mission with this character, and I apologize that it seems to be running a little laggy. The video capture is slowing things down a bit. The advantage I find to online games such as this is the immersion element. I can play 15 or 20 minutes to run a short mission. I can play for hours straight and get multiple friends together and undertake huge, long challenges. But the whole time, I am being represented by my character in the game. And that, I think, definitely inspires that whole attitude of immersion, the ludic element. Here I am taking on a few more guards. The mission here is to break up an illegal gambling casino. Obviously, the guards don't want you to do that. And that level, it's going to be the same whether you're in an online game or a standalone of an RPG nature. You get that level of immersion. Now, the second point that I selected is about failure and punishment as a major part of game design. And right down here, where my mouse is circling this red area, is my character's life. And as I fight, that's going to go down. Hopefully, not all the way. Taking on a pack of guard dogs here. And, it's a key point that none of the punishments, none of the failures in this game are long-term due to its nature as a persistent online game. Character death is a temporary temporary setback. One of the larger punishments in this game is actually monetary. All of the gear that my character is carrying and using, his axe and the various pieces of armor and clothing that he wears, can suffer damage. Seeing if anything is currently... Looks like I've got everything pretty much repaired at this point. The blue section which shows up, if you can see it on the screen, is the item's durability. As it's used, as it gets damaged, the durability goes down. When you die, every piece of equipment you have takes a significant penalty to that durability. You have to pay money to have it repaired. Of course, without that penalty, not a lot of challenge. A lot of that, the risk comes in, do I succeed and make money so I can afford new gear, better equipment? Am I going to fail and be set back on money, have to do it again? But without that, if all it was just walking through and accumulating wealth and prestige and new gear, then it would quickly become very monotonous, very boring. So that risk of failure, when I selected the mission, I picked a difficulty rating, which affects how strong the creatures are in here. So it's possible to pick a lower difficulty, have lower risk, but then the rewards are also significantly less. Kind of goes back to the key idea from the first game about... goes back to the idea in the first game about the player's choices. Here I'm trying to unlock my character is incapable of unlocking the bonus room. This rune is first rune here is about dexterity, so my character's not agile enough. Nor does he have a high enough wisdom score or a high enough intelligence to unlock the bonus rune. It's a consequence of having a character that is incredibly tough and incredibly strong. It's not, in this case, not so much I would think a punishment as it is a trade-off for a choice that I have made. And that's a reoccurring factor in any game. Those, failure and punishment are a major part of game design. The balance elements are also important. Loading out of this mission, which I've just completed, but I believe that clearly shows, didn't fail or die in that mission, mainly because you want to try to avoid that. However, it does show the inability to access that bonus room. I can't get the added treasure chest that was in there because my character is, you could look at it that I'm being punished, that my character isn't wise, intelligent, or dexterous enough. I look at it as, a trade-off. I made the choice. This character is a warrior. If I had a friend who have ran it with me, then that friend's character may have been able to open that secret passage. But, again, choices. Well, I think that's about that.